Hi everyone, Jordan Ray here again with another Google Apps Scripting video. Happy New Year. I'm going to call it 2018. Uh, Welcome back to more classroom goodness using Google Apps Script to power our uh, ed tech tools. In this one I'm going to talk about embedding Google Apps Script directly into a Google site. Um, Google Sites is a great, easy tool for kind of displaying things. Teachers use it for their student portfolios, classroom web pages, kind of relay homework messages. And since the new Star Wars movie just came out, I found a great CodePen, and I've got that linked in the code repo on great CodePen of the title crawl for Star Wars, and we're going to link that to a Google document so that we can modify the text that displays on our site very, very easily. You can see here that I've got it's got the Star Wars logo playing, and then the text is coming directly from a Google Doc. So stick around after the cut real quick, and I'm going to show you how to build this tool. All right, let's get started. So I have a Drive folder here, just whatever you want to title it. Two things in it. I've got my document with my little welcome message, and my actual site for my classroom page. Obviously not very interesting. Let's go ahead and fix that. Head on over to my GitHub repo, Star Wars Crawl. Link to this in the description below, and fork this project. Then back in your Drive folder, we're going to create a new script, and we will just title it Star Wars Crawl. Get that saved, and we're going to pull in all of the code from that repo. All the hard part has already been done. I've already copied over the CSS and the JavaScript and the HTML from that great project that I've already talked about. So let's go ahead and pull that in, and it's called Star Wars Crawl. Okay, this will, of course, it'll have your username, Star Wars Crawl, because it's going to be looking for your forked copy of this project. And what we're going to do, we're going to pull that, click on pull, let the extension do its magic here, and you can see all that green, all the SVGs and the JavaScript code that we're pulling in. No problem. Click on pull, give it a second, refresh the page. It should automatically refresh. If it doesn't, you can just manually refresh it. No problem there. And there you got 4 files now. Magically coded all this stuff. Well, we got to do one more thing. We need the code, the document key from this welcome message. And you can find that in the URL right here. We could also grab it programmatically just by looking for a document in the same file, but that's a lot of work. Let's just copy it from there, and then let's replace this variable, this doc key variable, with that code. No problem. You'll see the rest of the stuff here. It's just very simply, it's getting the body of the document. It's getting all the paragraphs. I'm getting all the text from each paragraph, and then I'm filtering out any empty values. For example, like these spaces end up being empty values, empty text in the array that gets created, so I don't want that in there. So I'm just filtering it out. And then on the crawl page, I've got a little template here where I just loop through that array and then put the text into this p tag. The guy's name was Tim Pietrusky, I think. He did a great job of kind of setting up the HTML so it's super easy to modify. So save that. We're going to go to Publish, Deploy as a web app, project version, we can just call it Initial. Execute the app as yourself, and who has access? Anyone within your domain or anyone even anonymous. I'm just going to do anyone even anonymous. I'm going to kind of show you what that'll do here in a minute. But we're going to go ahead and give ourselves permission to open that document. All it's doing here is just saying you get to view that document key that we've put into our code. Now we want to copy this URL, and we're going to take that over to our site, and we want to insert, embed, and paste that URL. It's that simple. It'll even give you a little preview of what it looks like here below, I think. Let's try it. Insert. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, you know what? I have made a little mistake. So, doc key. Oh, you know what? I had this as an object before. Oh, I pushed that into the, there we go. Fix that. We got to redeploy. All right, fix that. I'm going to push that change to the repo, so by the time you're watching this video, you won't have that error. No problem. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to re-embed the URL should be exactly the same. That doesn't change when you update that code like that. Let's make that the full width. And let's take a look at what this looks like. So when you come to the page, you're going to see this play button. Click on play. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Should be audio. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, there we go. Cool audio. And once that Star Wars fades out, we should see the text from our document. So it's a real cool way to kind of set up a kind of classroom page. Maybe there's some portfolio things you could do with this. Or you could write your own HTML, display text in any number of ways. Now there's one little caveat here that when you actually, you've got to be on the same domain as the person who has published this web app. So, for example, I've got this web app URL here. If I were to load this not on the domain, I'm actually going to get a little warning from Google. It says, this application was created by another user, not by Google. Just letting me know. Everything will still work because I deployed it for everyone, even anonymous. However, it's got this warning sign here that it's a little unsightly. However, it is, make sure that your data is being kept safe by Google. I don't know. I've never tried to brainstorm about any exploits that could take place because it's pretty well sandboxed in the browser. However, that warning is there for a purpose. So keep that in mind when you're deploying these scripts, but it's no problem if it is all done within your edu domain or your business domain, whatever, what have you. So cheers. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please like, share, subscribe, help me out, help my channel grow. I really appreciate it. And if nothing else, just let me know in the comments below what you think or what I could do in the future. Cheers, everybody. Great start to the 2018 20 Innovate-teen.